Hi, MSC kids. Hi, guys. Greetings to Rome. I bet you guys know all about that by now, don't you? We have had such an amazing journey as we have started in our Greetings to Rome series. But you know what? How was your guys' New Year's? Have you guys had a good holiday season? You did? Did you guys get a bunch of cool toys? You did? Oh, yes, I did too. They are so much fun, and I have been having such a great time with them. It has been phenomenal. Did any of you get any coal in your stockings? Oh, phew. That means you must have been being pretty good this year. I bet your mom and dad love that. Well, boys and girls, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna think back about some of our lessons that we learned in our first part of Greetings to Rome. Guys, do you guys remember back in chapter 1? Miss Kim, she introduced us to the book of Romans, and she taught us that the book of Romans, it's a letter from Paul to all of the Christians that were living in Rome. And then she taught us about something none of us like to learn about: sin. She also taught us about sin in the Gentiles and how they didn't know what sin was. They didn't know about what the Bible taught them, so they didn't even know they were sinners. And then we got curious. What else are we going to learn in the book of Romans? So let's remember chapter 2 in Romans. Mr. Zach, he really helped us to understand that even though the Gentiles, they didn't know what was in the Bible and they were sinners, he reminded us about the Jewish people who did know what was in the Bible and they still sinned. Do you guys remember he was teaching us about King David? King David, one of the greatest kings in all of the Bible. And boy, did he sure sin, huh, you guys? Yeah, he did some terrible things. And Mr. Zach, he helped us to remember that even though we sin when we don't know we're sinning, we sin when we do know we're sinning, there's still hope. And that was so exciting because then we were super excited to hear what was going to happen in chapter 3. Do you guys remember what happened in chapter 3? So in chapter 3, Mr. Brandon, he helped us to understand a lot more about sin. Do you guys remember that? He taught us about the law. He taught us that we need the law, that the law is important. It helps us to know that there is sin. Back in chapter 1, Miss Kim was telling us Gentiles didn't know they were sinning because they didn't know there was a law. So having the law helps us to know we are sinning. But then he gave us such hope when he was teaching us that God gives us grace through the forgiveness of our sins through the death and resurrection of Jesus our Savior. But then he brought up a great question. Does that mean I can still sin? Remember what Mr. Brandon said? No. We don't sin because we want to walk in God's grace and righteousness. Mr. Brandon was great to help us remember that. Do you guys remember what we learned in chapter 4? Chapter 4, we learned about righteousness, God's goodness in us. And that righteousness is accredited to us. He gives it to us. And we don't have to work for it. He gives it to us because we believe in him. And do you guys remember how we talked about sometimes we just work so hard and we want to try so hard because we think that we're going to get the reward? God says, because of my Son, Jesus, and his death and resurrection, you already have that righteousness. God's goodness in us. Guys, Greetings to Rome has been such an incredible journey so far, and I am super excited to get us started on the next part of the road to Romans, chapters 5 through 8. You guys want to have a sneak peek of our next series in Romans? All right, why don't you guys follow me on over here? We have 4 more chapters in our next segment of Romans. Chapter 5, we're going to be talking about justified by faith. What is justified? It'd be cool if you knew before we started chapter 5. In chapter 6, we're learning about dead to sin. What in the world could that even mean? And we learn about grace and freedom. That's a bunch to think about. Death, grace, freedom. Wow, can't wait for you guys to check out chapter 6. In chapter 7, we're going to have a pretty interesting conversation. Do you sin? Me too. So we're going to really dig in a little bit deeper to sin and what that looks like in each of our lives. And the last chapter that we're going to talk about in this session is chapter 8. It is a new life. That's kind of reassuring after chapter 7 and death. I can't wait for us to learn about a new life and being heirs. That's a good one. I bet you can't figure out what an heir is before we get to chapter 8. Well, guys, I am so excited for this next portion of our Romans series and learning about our greetings to Rome. I can't wait for you to join us. You guys coming back and visiting with me next week? Oh yeah. Guys, thank you. I can't wait to share this journey with you.